beautiful.
What's up?
It's just beautiful. Beautiful.
What's that?
Triple cream sherry. It's just amazing.
Hmm.
It's just amazing. It's just a hint of spice with natural caramel flavors. It's just amazing.
What's up, y'all?
Hello, world. Let me figure out how to share my usual routine.
All of our usual routine.
Hello, YouTube. You guys are there. We're saying it. I'm a remember. I'm a remember. We really have to get better with you, YouTube people. I'm so sorry. We got to get better. Let's see.
I think I'm eating snacks.
I don't see it. There it is.
Hey,
Share.
Lisa.
Hello, Alicia. I need to get back to you. I need to respond. I know I've been it's been crazy. I hold the title of instructor now, so it's kind of crazy. Um, Come join us. I think I'm right this time. Join.
Over there looking all scared. Oh, thank you. Listen, I am working hard, sis. I'm working so hard. I did 7 miles yesterday.
Did I do that right?
Mm-hmm. Just so you do. Hey, Lady Q is on here. Quincy. We had her on the show. James.
No, we love you. We love
What's
you.
going
We
on,
love.
y'all? I'm trying my best, sis. I got about 40 more pounds to go, and I'll be fine. I'll be where I'm want to be, where I want to be. So pray for your brother. Pray for your brother. I noticed it today. I'm, I took a picture Sunday. I said, "Oh, Jesus, okay." But listen, we're definitely continuing to keep LJ and Bishop Willis and the Willis family and the Holloman family and the Johnson family in our prayers. This weekend, we're celebrating the life of our own, the legendary, because she was a legend, Evangelist Lola Holloman. And Friday, the musical is at Love Center Ministries at 7:30 p.m. And Saturday, we're going to Glad Tidings at 11 a.m. to be with the Willis and the Holloman family and to support our brother LJ and Shantae, all of them, support everybody. And that family has supported and been there for everybody else. And yes, as you know, Mama Lola was one of our special guests at many of our honorees events. And she would open her mouth and just change the whole atmosphere. Don't care what's up.
To have her here on the show, so that's one of my
on the show
that we didn't get done. Yeah, one of the goals that we didn't get accomplished. So that's kind of a letdown for me because I kept pushing and reminding, and then we would get caught up with other things, and we wanted to show our appreciation.
And she knew. We asked her, and she was supposed to do. We had set a date, but she had to change it because of things that were going on with her.
So don't think at home that you guys that we're not thinking about you. We are thinking about you. Trying to think about ways because we celebrate and honor. And I just looked at something else and I said, we have got to invite them onto the show. So I was like, I'm gonna have to talk about that. So I said we'll have to talk about that offline.
Okay.
Yeah, because we don't never tell y'all who we inviting y'all. We talk about it offline. So because we like for it to be a surprise.
But not even that, we had a whole lot of haters in the beginning taking our shit.
I'm gonna drink to that. But that's why we're still here and they're not. Oops.
We are.
If you haven't,
Alicia, thank you so much. Listen, I had put my pictures and stuff up of me working out, not to like brag or anything, but a lot of people were like, I had a couple of people inboxing me telling me I shouldn't do it and all that kind of stuff because of
Why?
but I don't know. It was like, why are you putting your picture up? I don't know why you doing that. We don't need to do it. And I'm looking at, and then I
Why?
kind of got discouraged a little bit. I'm like, well, maybe I need to stop. But then,
Why?
like that and a couple other people pulled me over to church a couple of Sundays ago. They was like, I'm glad you're doing that because you're making me get out and walk. Like even when I don't want to, I'll look at your picture and be like,
well, why are you tripping off of what somebody else is saying? Because you're doing it for you, not for them.
I
So
am
if they
doing
don't
it.
like
And listen, that is the good thing because when I used to try to lose weight, I used to try to lose it for somebody else. But this go around, I have a wonderful trainer. You know what I mean? He's excellent. Hey, and my mindset is different. It's a routine for me. It's more of a health, me getting my health together. I'm getting older. You know what I mean? And things are happening.
you're getting older.
I am. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So I'm just trying to line myself up and line my body up and eat healthy, eat right. Because I want to be around here for a long time. I'm not trying to go anywhere. You
Come
know what I
on.
mean? It's
Come on.
okay. Even if you don't, you do it for yourself. Do it for yourself.
Yourself.
Ever try to do it for nobody else because you'll always fall back. Do it for yourself. Make it a routine. Make it like you wake up and take a shower in the morning. Wake up and brush your teeth in the morning.
Come on, Alicia. Come on.
He's getting older, right?
Come on.
Shut up,
Right.
Alicia.
But in the next breath, he'll be like, I'm old. Right. That I know what's coming. But you have to do stuff for yourself. And let me tell you, you folks at home that are haters, you ain't got nothing else to do but be in somebody's inbox telling them what they doing. Go to hell. That's where you need to go, because keep your negative comments to yourself, because when people do it for themselves, it's because they've got to that point where they realize it's about them at that moment, and the health becomes the major issue. Because when you see people around you constantly falling out and having issues, you don't want to be that one. So if I'm doing it for my health, I don't need you to tell me about my journey, because it's not your journey. So go to hell.
And I told a couple of people, if you don't like it, you can always unfriend me or unblock me, or like you don't have to.
Yeah, because y'all know I don't care.
There's options in inbox, inboxing me. But
I'm still gonna be the event extraordinaire, even if y'all ain't there.
I got a good 40 more pounds to go. I talked to my trainer, David. He's been on me every day, even though he's not here, but he's been on me every day. My bro.
Hi, David. I know you'll be here.
Joe Manaway, he's been on me bro, I don't know why we're not on the watch thing.
What do you mean?
The what did you call it? The fitness on your watch? Because Ted wins on there. He can stay in contact. My sister Bria. The fitness thing that you can.
It's on there. Is there a way to use it? I don't know.
It's like on your watch, and it's called. It's the Oh God!
Is that the one you got to pay for monthly?
I don't know. I think it
comes. Yeah, I know that one. Is that the one you pay? I use that one because that's the one I walk to.
I need to add you to my list
because that's where I walk on every day.
I gotta get all this off this extra stuff. I've been hitting it though. When I tell you, I've been hitting it, and it's getting tight. So I'm just happy, and I'm doing it for myself, but I have so much more energy during the day. I have and then it's just not working out is what you eat. When you really realize what you're eating and what you're intaking. Like I haven't had a soda in a while, and I tried to have one the other day on my free day. It was so sweet, I couldn't drink it.
That's usually what happens.
On my free day, I tried to have one of my little Snickers. It was so sweet, I had to throw it away. I couldn't do it. So my appetite and my eating habits are changing. So I'm catching that. So yeah, Pop Skinny is really good for you. That popcorn, that skinny corn, skinny pop, whatever it's called. It is. When I tell you, it has saved me.
Skinny pop. Okay, skinny pop. Yeah. Skinny pop. Well, my skin is doing real good right about now. I'm loving my skin. I'm loving
Thank
it.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you guys for the encouragement.
It's doing.
Listen, we got a show. I just wanted to talk about my health training because we're going to talk about it. I had a goal last night of a weight, and when I weighed myself last night, I kind of got disappointed because I was 1 pound away from it. So it kind of threw me off like the whole thing. So tonight, after we get off the show, I have 7 miles to run.
This is not The Biggest Loser. Calm your nerves. Calm your nerves.
I leave to go to, and like again, I'm setting my goals for myself. My birthday's next month. Our birthdays are actually next month. August babies. I'm having. Oh, you got your invite, right? Yes, you got it. I know I texted to you.
Invite to what?
On the 7th of August to the bonfire. See, you need to check your damn text messages because I know I sent
it. Look, y'all know. I'm bad with texts, y'all know. I'd be like, if you send it to me, resend it to me again so that I see it right in the current when I'm looking at, because I'm bad
guys,
with text.
It's a whole, you know, you can go to your pictures.
And it's on what day?
It's on the 7th. I'm resending it again.
Yes, please send it so it's right there at the top.
Got it.
Oh, it's on the Sunday.
Mm-hmm. We have some guests coming in. My sisters
your birthday
joining.
Date is it?
The 9th. No, it's the 9th, but I couldn't do it.
Because that's Carolyn's birthday.
My sister Lejeune is coming. My sister Nikita is coming. B Slade coming. I have we finna sing along bonfire. We're finna have a really good time. We're gonna have a really, really fun time. So I'm excited.
And I leave.
This is coming. And then you leave the following week.
I leave the next week and I'm out of here. I'm going to Curacao. Yes.
Oh yeah, Alicia's brother is giving a concert next. Alicia, you got to give us a flyer before we can promote it on the show. It's next week in Southern California.
Who's your brother, Alicia?
The pastor, whatever one the pastor. Oh, you only got one brother, right, Alicia? I don't think she only got one brother. Dates for what, James? We got 2 different things going on. So, audience, hi. We talked about my health. We're praying for the Lola. Yeah, she said her brother, her twin, my twin. Yes, only one brother, my twin.
Darnell Manuel. Where's his church at?
Ooh. In LA.
Oh, when is that?
It's this weekend, she said. Next weekend.
No. What month?
That's the weekend of the
16th.
She just sent us a flyer.
Oh.
Yeah, the 16th. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh.
So that's something to look forward to.
The 16th.
We're going to promote it on the page so we can make sure that our Southern California people, if they're at home.
What month are we in? We in July.
We're in July.
Okay.
We are in July.
Okay, July. So the 16th. Oh, I'm like, there's something there, but that's a car insurance is due. That ain't no.
Oh, and that's good. You guys are smart. You're doing it on the 16th at 2 p.m. So that's really, really good. That's smart. That's smart.
Oh, that's in LA though, right?
Yeah, that's what she said. Southern California. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay. There we are. I didn't even know, Alicia, I didn't even know you had a twin. Learn something new every day.
They did something before. There we go.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, y'all are twins. I see it. Y'all are twins.
So y'all go if you're in the LA area or if you're in the Bay Area, want to drive down to LA, go support Alicia and her brother Saturday, July 16th at 2 p.m. Alicia will be in Atlanta for the Stellars. The Stellars Awards is the same day. So I'll be in Atlanta. I leave Thursday. Come back Monday. All right. Now we got some hot topics for y'all. If y'all want to talk about some hot topics, some shit been happening, stuff been going on.
Yeah, some stuff been going on. But let's get them good old shout outs.
Oh, shout out
the way.
Oh, no problem, sis. You know we got you.
We got you. We got you.
Who we shooting out?
Rihanna. Let's say our girl Rihanna. She has become the youngest self-made. So that y'all hear me when I say that, billionaire.
Oh, you stuck.
Am I stuck?
Child, you should see how you're stuck. Oh, you back.
I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's crazy. Was I stuck in the? Was I stuck in the? And it's funny because now that you say that, my thing is.
Yeah. No, you back.
What the hell? Uh-oh.
You good? We can see you.
Can you see me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you too.
Cause it's I'm spinning over here. Okay, there it is. Rihanna is become the youngest self-made billionaire, y'all. Billionaire. That's a big thing. You know, she has her own clothing line. She has all these endorsement deals. So that's an accomplishment as a person of color,
and a woman.
And a woman. Don't let Kendall Jenner fool you because she's not a self-made billionaire. Don't ever let her think that she's a self-made billionaire because you come from a rich family. So you would never.
Well, funny, you talking about that. Chris Humphries.
That the guy was first married to?
72 days.
Him.
They had showed a clip of him clowning her because she was talking about something about, oh, I can't do that. I'm not used to living that way. Da-da-da. He said, you are 6 months ago, you were just working in a boutique with some clothes. He said, so where did all this come from?
She was working at Dash. That's where she was at.
That was funny. That was the funniest shit ever. Because he just busted her out.
That is where she was working at. And, you know, crazy. Then we want to talk about they found the murderer of Nipsey Russell guilty. So he is on his way to jail. And I want to say, how much time did he get? The funny thing is, when I was reading this story, the name kept popping out to me. It kept popping out to me. And I'm going to have to get back with you guys on that. But the man's name is Eric Holder Jr. If y'all don't know that name, Eric Holder was one of the first African Americans to hold very prestigious. He was a U.S. district attorney, and I don't know if this is his son, because I don't know. But I was trying to research the story to see and to come up with it. But a 12-person jury found him guilty, and y'all know he shot Nipsey Russell 10 times outside of Nipsey Russell's business in Southern California. And so thank God this is done. The family can get some peace. They can move on because, you know, they don't always find the killer. So thank God for that. This piece is over for them. And let's let them get some peace and be able to move on with their life. Another shout out. We got to get on over here all the way to Denver. We're going to Denver this time, y'all. In the Denver airport, the CEO, Phil Washington, has been nominated to lead President Joe Biden's Federal Aviation Administration. Black man, y'all. Black man is going to step up, and he's from Denver. So he is going to take that position, which has never been done by a Black person or person of color ever before. So kudos to him. He's from Denver and he's going on to lead the FAA. What else was in there? My favorite sport, y'all. My favorite sport today. Althea Gibson became the first African American woman in the tennis world. So we celebrate her from July 6, 1957. If you don't know your tennis history, learn. There was a Black female tennis player before Venus. It was a big gap. It's a big gap. So
I found the clip.
Of
raised in a different world than like Yeehaw, Minnesota, and
Kim,
that's fine.
4 years ago, you sold clothes in a boutique in the valley, and now, like, all of a sudden, you're Miss Princess.
Baby, I'm not with you in that. I'm just not. I'm not. Y'all, he learning this tech stuff. He really learning this tech stuff. He getting better. Let's give him a hand. He getting better. Y'all, we gonna move up. I'm telling y'all, we gonna move up.
I had to get it because it was the funniest shit ever. I just almost died laughing at it.
I'm sure you did.
That was funny.
Now let's talk about some stuff. Let's talk about.
What you want to talk about, bro?
So,
you know what? I want y'all to be careful though, because all these you guys be careful because all of a sudden in the South, all these Black boys are starting to come up missing again and getting drowned and things like that, and getting hung, talking about suicide at the park, and it's starting to happen all over again. So you guys, please be aware of your surroundings. Sorry, that's my little nephew.
Away.
I'm on the show.
He's on the show. So yeah, y'all be careful. But let's talk about this. So you've been in your home for 36 years. You've been living in your home. You've been parking in your driveway off the street for 36 years. All of a sudden, you get a $1,500 bill, a parking bill for parking your car in your driveway. You pay property taxes. You pay taxes. You live there. Your car is not blocking. It's not in the sidewalk. It's completely off so that people can walk along the sidewalk freely. And you live in San Francisco, one of the highest places around here to live.
But they got no parking.
And they ain't got no parking. And you live on a steep hill.
Mm-hmm.
A steep hill. So parking is atrocious because you got to be able to bring your groceries up that hill. So you park in your driveway, which you paid for your house. Do you feel that it's right for the city to send you a $1,500 parking bill because somebody walking by complained about you parking your car in your driveway because I guess their house doesn't have a driveway? So they want you to be inconvenienced like them. What do y'all think about that? You come home and you can't park.
What happened?
I think we get so caught up in so many other people's business, we can't really worry about what happens to ourselves. And I say sometimes, if you focus on you, if you spend as much time focusing on you as you did on other people's businesses, you might be a better person. I would just be devastated. And now, once they filed appeals and all of this, the $1,500 got reversed. They didn't have to pay that, but they still can't park in their driveway. If they park in their driveway,
what is the reasoning that they can't park in the driveway?
The city didn't give a reason. That's the whole thing. The city did not give a reason. But the city planning department says that their parking habits have violated the planning code. What's the planning code? Tell me the planning code. And all of this started because somebody filed a complaint about them and one of their two of their other neighbors for the same violation. And so
the driveway.
Huh?
Because they can't park in their driveway because somebody walking down their block.
Who don't have a driveway is mad. Well, you shouldn't have bought that house if it didn't have a driveway. But the planning chief, San Francisco's planning chief, Dan Sider, said that he understood the owner's frustration, but the city enacted the law to ensure homeowners didn't fill their front yards with cars, which seems like something one should be able to do when you own your property. So
when you said cars, it's only one car.
They only can fit one car in their driveway. Well, where are the other ones going?
And I can see if it's junky or cars that don't run.
Right. Or if the car wasn't running. Because there's a lot of places I pass by people's houses, the cars got cobwebs on them and they've been sitting there. People, why are you holding on to these cars? You're not going to get it fixed. Just go and donate the car. You sit the car there because you ain't driving anymore, so it's not a major factor to you. But this, and here's the thing, too, with this car is not, it's a brand new car, or it looks like it's a later model car with a picture. It was a Hyundai. And they're in San Francisco. Parking is scarce. It ain't like you can go around the corner and say, hey, here go a parking spot right here. That's not happening. You may have to walk blocks. But what are you paying your taxes for if you can't even be in your own? Leonard Deuce said it might be Pastor Leonard Deuce says it might be a collector's item. A collector's item is with dust. So if it's a collector's item, I need you to take care of it so that it can be worth being a collector's item. But if they continue to park in their driveway, they've been told they're going to get a $250 fine per day. What are the city planning commission folks doing?
Well, they just sue the city.
Sue the city. You know,
I've been here 30 years and y'all just now giving me tickets because you said that cars can't be like, thank God that I even got a front yard living in San Francisco. How about that?
Right. And be happy that I'm keeping my house up, making my neighborhood look good.
The house doesn't look bad at all.
The house doesn't look bad. Ain't no trash out there. And here's the other bad part. They don't have no grass. So it's just a big old concrete slab. It's a parking spot. What are you supposed to do? Put some grass there? Is that what you want to do? Some beautification?
I mean, and it's nothing wrong with it.
I just don't understand how the people who sit on the committee, who are on the public planning committee, and you do this. Are you upset because your house or your apartment doesn't have that, so you want to make somebody else's life miserable? And you know it's a whole process when you get this. When you get the fine, you got to go down there to do the appeal. You got to keep going through all these steps, and it takes time, that people just don't have sometimes.
Yeah.
You're taking away from their day-to-day life. You're taking away from the quality of their life. Good evening. That must be Leah. Just came in. And so, y'all, it's a beautiful home. It's a beautiful home. And as you can see, there's a decent car in the driveway. Ain't no trash. And as you can see, the car is further above that line, which the line separates where the sidewalk is. So they're not blocking the sidewalk.
No.
They're not causing anybody to be inconvenienced when you walk by. Hell, it might even help you because if you fall, you can fall into their car when you're walking down the hill. It might save you.
And they got nice little plots.
Yes.
It's a nice yard.
Yes, it's a beautiful, nice little burgundy door. I mean, beautiful little home. But how do you get fined for parking in your own driveway? We have nothing better to do but bother other folks. And I just don't get that. And this should be what's that 7 on your side? This is one of them when you get 7 on your side. Because I was watching 7 on side. Yeah. I said, I think I need to call them about the tire on my car and get my money back that I ain't never got. So that might be a good one. Might be a really, really good one. Okay. Yeah,
Leah
it's
say
crazy.
yes to me.
It is crazy. I thought that was Leah. I don't know why she shows up as Facebook user.
I don't either.
But wait, I show up as A Hardaway something. I called my friend the other day, and he was like, "Why does your phone show up as somebody else's name?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" He was like, "You show up as somebody else's name." And I thought he was joking. He showed me the phone, and my number came up in his phone as A Hardaway. I was like, "No, my name ain't A Hardaway. I'm not over here playing no games. This is just who I am." I don't know. I couldn't understand it. Now, let's see. Our next story. We can see her name on this side. It's weird that you see something.
We can't see it. That's amazing.
Oh, you guys can see her name on the. Oh, yeah. For us, it just says Facebook user.
We know it's you, sis.
Yeah, we know it's you. So, State Senator Tiara Mack went viral, you guys. She was on vacation. She was out at the beach. She's a senator, I said. And she was she's a Rhode Island state senator from Rhode Island. And she's up for re-election. She was out and she decided to use a different tactic to try to get people to vote for her. And she was at the beach. She had on her bikini. And she decided to put up a video of her twerking. Upside down, you guys. Upside down. Well, what do you guys think happened? Was it good? Was it bad? Or was it just a whole lot? So the video went viral, of course. And people started to make comments about a state senator using this medium as a way of getting people to vote for her.
Well, I don't listen. Get the votes get them as much as you can.
She's upside down, and we're gonna put this video. You guys have to see the video. He got the video for y'all, but it's got a little other stuff in front of it. Lord help us. I just want to know, what do y'all think of a state senator?
Personal life, their own personal behavior. Yes, we should reflect on it and make decisions about who should be sitting in seats of servitude. But honestly, as
want to say it again?
their own personal life, their own personal behavior. Yes, we should reflect on it and make decisions about who should be sitting in seats of servitude.
All right.
So since she's sitting in a seat of servitude, as he said, she's serving. How many people are serving? Start there. How many people are serving? And what do you guys think? Was this a good way to get voters? Or should she have stayed the traditional route?
It got their attention.
Uh-oh. What did Leah say? She's so smart, but dumb as hell. Ma'am, you're a whole professional. Daughter knew she had them cakes for the bachelor party.
I'm going to need him not to serve it in the He's twerking. They talking. Yeah, they talking.
Oh, my God.
Why is it an issue? Because you know why it's an issue.
Because she's a state senator.
That's why it's
so that's why they made it an issue.
But that's not why it's an issue.
Would it be different if this was a white person would have done it?
It would be totally different. Because we see state senators in Congress with women and men drunk at bars, cussing out police officer, hitting them and doing everything else, and they don't make the news about that. And they still don't get put out their place.
Still don't. Exactly. Yes. Jerry said they're mad because that black woman could back that thing.
Exactly. Up. That's all it is. That's all it is. If she was not that color.
Hang up.
If she wasn't black, we wouldn't be even having this conversation.
It would not be a situation because
At
this
all.
thing went viral, you guys. It went
She
viral.
got their attention.
She got their attention. Now, we're going to follow this story because I want to see how the re-election is going to come out. I want to see, because I said something to somebody
She gonna get the other votes too. She gonna get the other votes too.
I said something to somebody today earlier. As a Black people, we always have to do above and beyond. We always have to step
We
up
have to think out the box.
over what other people are doing.
We have to think out the box of everybody else because
we don't get it just doing the natural way. And even though we are qualified for it and we do the job well, there's always still somebody saying, oh, I can do it better, when they don't even get in there and do it better. They mess it up and take us all the way back.
Or if we do it, it's all they're copying, what we did and all that kind of stuff. It's just, we can't win for losing. We really can't.
We can't win for losing.
Okay.
So,
go on and twerk, girl.
Twerk, 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 twerk. If you got it, shake what your mama gave you. Make it do what it do, baby. Make it do what it do. Our next story. I've had some friends talk about this, but Elizabeth Warren has slammed Mitch McConnell because Mitch McConnell said the reason that nobody is going back to work right now is because we gave out $3,400 in stimulus checks. So Mitch McConnell says that nobody wants to go back to work, and that's why we're not getting the economy jump started right now, because they got that $3,400 over a 2-year period. $3,400.
About him, but if I say it, they're gonna cut us off.
$3,400 over a 2-year. So, Mitch, look, I'm trying to understand your point, because over 2 years you gave away $3,400. Do you really think that $3,400 lasted them 2 years? I think the reason why people are not going back to work is see, there you go. There it is. Other countries were given $2,000 a month.
Yep.
A month. Now, if that was happening, maybe I could see it, because I'm getting enough.
Well, listen.
I'm getting enough to pay my bills.
But California was doing, because if they was on unemployment, they was getting $2,000 every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They were. Yeah, they were.
But the 2,000 came as free. That's it was nothing that you had to pay back.
I know, but I'm just saying.
So that's stimulus check, and you were supposed to stimulate the system.
Yeah,
is what you were supposed to do.
But a whole lot of people were making almost $4,000, a little bit over $4,000 a month on unemployment, and not doing nothing but at home.
But now, is $4,000 really enough money to live off of?
If someone it was making, it was more than some of them was making.
But it's still poverty.
You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, y'all.
Some of them was making $1,000 a week.
Because what was the thing? What was the thing that said the Bay Area, you had to make 102,000?
104.
102.
That was low income.
Yeah, if you made less than 102,000, you were considered low income in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
So 4,000, that was still low income.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say that to. I wanted to say something like that, but I just.
When is Nick going to meet his maker in the lake of fire? Because we sick of him.
He's still sticking around here. People that I told somebody today, because I can't announce it, but another legend of the Bay passed, and today I text you, and I said, it's like all the ones that you want gone is still here.
The demons stay to the end, baby.
It's like, what is going on?
The demons stay to the end. The good people be up out of here. The demons we stuck with.
It's just like, Lord Jesus.
I said something on Facebook the other day, and people, I probably lost a couple of more people, but I meant what I said. Old white men want to block abortions. Young white men want to kill everybody. They want to do massacres. Make it make sense.
Oh, and
make this make sense.
What you saying that? Let's pray for the families in Chicago area that lost their lives during the parade on July 4th.
A young white man. That's why
that white boy decided he wanted to go target practicing on a crowd while he stood on the roof on a crowd. That video was horrible.
That's what prompted
me to say that. Everybody was out there. Old people got killed. Like, it was horrible. Mother and a father of a 2-year-old got killed. Like, it was just.
But at least you guys did step up for that baby. I hate for that baby to be without parents, but the GoFundMe for that baby has reached over $2 million.
Wow.
So the baby will be, but the baby is going to be taken care of, and that God knew what He was doing in that moment for that child. He is crazy, Damone. He didn't just look; he was crazy. But that's why I say it's so serious. Old white men sit up and make decisions for women.
Did they say something about the guy about the boy that killed the kids in the school? How's his grandmother? Did they say, did she make it, or
from Uvalde?
Yeah, they haven't said anything about it.
Haven't heard anything. All we heard was that the police chief he resigned, which he should have been fired.
And the school district said that they're going to tear down that school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're going to tear down that school because they don't want any teacher or any student to even try to go back into that campus.
Yeah,
because it's just terrifying. So they're going to tear it down.
Yeah, that's hard. And this is the state, my home state, where Governor Abbott keeps saying that there's nothing wrong with guns, but you keep having shootings. And you say, wait, let's talk about this, Governor Abbott. You also said that you could do a better job of protecting the border than Joe Biden did. And 53 initially started out dead in a truck in your state. And then the numbers went up and they kept rising. They started at 53. But you said you could do a better job by building this wall and keeping the borders controlled. What happened? What happened? But Jerry, I think you're talking about the Jayland. I think that's his name. Jayland. I really it was so I didn't want to read that story.
But you know what? This is the sad part because
there's a black man dying.
It's so used, it's becoming
it's a regular thing. It's becoming a regular thing. That's why I didn't want to read
it. It's just like a news flash and just move on to the next one. You know what I mean? It's yeah.
But when that white woman was missing, y'all plaster that on TV every 5 minutes. But you don't plaster when you kill a black man on TV every 5 minutes.
Also, let's pray for
Brittany.
Is that her?
Brittany Grinder, the girl that's over in Russia.
Yes, let's pray for her. Like, we don't know what's going on, and we don't know. We just need to keep her.
She wrote a letter. She wrote a letter saying that she feels like she's gonna spend the rest of her life in detention over there.
Yeah.
And this is also a learning moment and a teaching moment. When you go out of the state, I'm not a state, out of the country.
Okay.
Just because we do stuff here doesn't mean it happens in other countries.
Yeah.
So she was vaping and all of that. That's not allowed in other countries.
Well, it came out that they don't know if it was hers or not. They don't know if it was planted on her because she was leaving, coming home. So they don't know if one of the security planted it in her belongings because she keeps saying it's not hers. So
Interesting. I missed that part.
Yeah, so they were talking about it on The View the other day. Whoopi was.
I missed that part. That's interesting.
What's her name? What's the lawyer name?
Sonny?
Sonny. Yes, she brought it up. She brought it up. So they're doing an investigation now. But their whole thing is their stuff is different.
Their rules are different. So you have to,
and they have a 99.9% ruling against that.
And
so
Jerry said it.
Is very low.
Jerry said it perfectly. Why would you go to a country that you know doesn't like the U.S.?
Well, she went over there, just like the other players went over there, because the United States don't pay our women basketball players shit. They don't make no money. But if they go overseas, they'll make millions. So she was over there actually playing.
And I get that. So here,
actually trying to supply for her family.
For her family.
What we don't do for
what we don't
women.
do. So women, that ought to be a sign to you.
Yeah.
You should not have to go out of the country to make a living for yourself here. That's why you need to stop voting these men who don't care nothing about you and say that women should be back in the kitchen because abortion just put you there. So, see, she didn't want to go, but she wanted the extra money. Yeah. And we do this. True, but you got Spain and other countries. Russia would have been the last place I went, right? We got to stop putting people in power who is all about who paying them the most, who's going to bribe them the most to make these antiquated rules.
This is what I think about that. The only people that can really speak up on how the WNBA treat the women are the man that holds their positions in the NBA. There is no way that they should be making their top player, I think, in the WNBA makes $900,000 when you got guys making $243 million a year. Like, come on now. That's just that. And they're doing the same damn thing. The ball is going in the basket.
But okay, so let's ask this question. What are the on the business side, what are the sales?
The women actually they have a following. They have a following.
Are they able to sell out arenas like?
Yes, they are selling out arenas.
Oh, okay. See, I've never been, and I've barely been
to one basketball. They're the same as the NBA. It's just women playing.
Okay.
There's no way they should not be making it at least the same amount, or even just $900,000 for a women basketball player a year is not a lot of money for them to be running up and down when you have people. If you don't have an endorsement, you know what I mean? You're not really making anything.
So Oakland City Council, why don't we have a women's NBA team?
That would be
y'all
great.
Sit up here and let the men's basketball team go. And if y'all don't get it right, we ain't gonna have no A's. You let the Raiders go.
The A's actually, they're doing good. They're falling in step.
They're doing good, but it ain't done yet. It should have been done. This shouldn't even been a discussion that took this long.
Yeah,
this should have been finalized.
But they're going in the right direction, so we got to give them props for that.
So get out there and get us a WNBA team, and then they can take the Oracle, the old Coliseum, whatever you want to call, and change the things up and make it better. But I just say, if you're going to go to another country, know that their rules are not like ours. And so you got to be above and beyond. And as you're doing what you're doing, you got to be aggressively watching your stuff when you're at customs and stuff like that, watching your stuff. And here's the thing. If I'm coming back through something like that, I carry a very small bag on me, really only because I'm carrying my laptop. But if I'm doing something like that, I'm not carrying anything when all eyes is on me. And especially, I wouldn't even be in Russia. Russia wouldn't even been a place. That's not a list of places that I want to go. So I just pray that they can do something. Exactly. Like a hawk watching my stuff. I'm like this. Hey, what are you doing? And I got a camera with me watching because, as she say, she could end up there in detention forever. So, that's not a bad thing. So her wife, many prayers go out to them. And right now it could all go bad because y'all don't want to vote and y'all don't want to get out there and support because they went after Roe versus Wade. They overturned it. The next thing on the table could be gay rights. She could come back and finally get out, and her wife ain't even legitimate no more.
Yeah.
Y'all sit up here and let these people dictate your lives. Nobody should be able to dictate your life. Your life is yours. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. So y'all get out there, keep them in your prayers. Now, this one, our next story kind of, it shocks me every time I see something like this. And right, don't fool with a drug or drug adjacent substances in foreign countries, especially looked up on abroad, told a lot. Yeah, right. You in another country, they drug policies are way different than ours. So yes, Leah, dumbass Judge Clarence says since they reverse Roe versus Wade, he wants to go after gay marriage now. And what I want him to understand, so if you go after gay marriage, make sure you go after interracial marriage, because your marriage wasn't even legal at one time. And you want to be worried about what somebody else is doing. Because if that's the case, we're going to go after you and your wife. So, I don't know.
Congratulations to our new, last time we was on, she wasn't sworn in yet, but she got sworn in the next day.
Ketanji Brown.
Congratulations to her.
Supreme Court Justice. The first African-American woman. Yes.
Yeah.
So our last story, it gets under my skin. It really gets under my skin. And I was reading something else. And I saw something else and it got under my skin. But her name is P.P. Arnold. And she is London's First Lady of Soul. And she is a former Ikeette. If y'all know what an Ikeette is, she was one of Ike and Tina's background singers. And she is, I want to say 75. She was born Patricia Ann Cole. And she broke into the industry touring with Ike and Tina. And after that, she says she received her professional training from the Rock and Roll Hall queen of all, Tina Turner. So after she left the Ikeettes, she toured with London's Small Faces, and she became one of the iconic faces of London's swinging 60s. And in 67, she found success as a solo singer. And y'all know overseas, once you become famous, you are famous the whole time. So she has been an iconic figure over there. Well, she just wrote her memoir. And she's saying, she's 75, in a new interview with The Telegraph, that Ike Turner once trapped her in a room and raped her in the mid-60s. What can I say? It was awful. I despised Ike on the level, but I didn't know how to express myself. I was told Tina Turner wanted to get rid of me because Ike was after me. If I had run to Tina or called my parents, it would have meant I would have had to come home. This was back in the 60s, y'all. I have a problem. And even if it is true, I just have a problem with you waiting so long to come out and say something. I don't know. For me, it's not a good look. Because if you'd have came out and just did it in some interviews and you said, okay, I'm talking about it and I'm trying to do a cleansing, I'm trying to get my life together and make everything at peace, I would have been all right. But you came out right when you've released a book. So are you telling me now that you're trying to hype your book sales? Because if it's your memoir, you should have talked about your life as a professional singer over there and how the industry over there, that once you become famous, you stay famous overseas. You don't have to continue to have a hit record out like we do over here. You can have a one-hit wonder and you still going to successfully have a career. If you continue to sing and give great shows, you don't never have to put out another album. You can do that over there. Over here, you got to jump through every hoop. But because you have a book coming out now, all I can see is now that you're trying to do a marketing scheme. And like I say, if it really did happen, I'm not saying I don't believe you either way. Just don't use a marketing scheme as a way to get it out. You get what I'm saying?
What did she say that happened again?
In the 60s, that he trapped her in a room and raped her in the room.
He did, right?
That's the other thing. That is the other thing. He has been dead for years. For years. So why didn't you write the book way before now?
Or why didn't you tell somebody way before now?
Why didn't you tell somebody before now? And you had ample time. And it's just like, as I was saying earlier, I saw something else where they're trying to take Michael Jackson's songs off. 3 songs are going to stop being streamed. These people are dead. And you're coming after somebody who was not here to defend themselves. And
Michael has already defended himself. So
Michael
has already defended himself.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not trying to downplay. There we go. Alicia said she needs to bring attention to herself. I had no idea who she was. It was definitely a play to get us to buy the book. And we all know the most famous Ikette is what's her name? The most famous Ikette is
the one that's killed her grandson.
She didn't kill her grandson. You mean her son killed her grandson?
Yeah. The one that son
Sweetie Pies.
Yeah.
That is the most
oh shit.
What is her name?
She got a new song out, don't she?
Yeah, she got a new song out too. What the hell is her name? Sweetie Pies, Tim Norman and child. I can't think of. It's on the tip of my tongue. Damn it. Robbie is the most famous Ikette we all know because
Did you hear a statement about her son getting convicted? Did you hear what she said?
Oh, I didn't know he had got convicted. I just thought he was still waiting trial.
No, I think he got convicted and she said something.
Yes, Alicia, the lady she was an Ikette. And if you watch the reunion, that's how she watched the show. She talks about it.
Yeah, even when
but if you watch the reunion, Tina Turner has spoke with Oprah about Miss Robbie. And she talked about Miss Robbie was there doing some of the time. So that's why I'm always wondering, is Miss Robbie the person from the book? I mean, not from the book, from What's Love Got to Do with It?
Yeah, Miss Robbie is, because she said she got the chants and stuff from her. That's what Tina said.
Oh, so she did say, okay, I missed that part. Because I didn't know if Miss Robbie was a Buddhist.
She said that she got all that from her.
So it is, because I was like, dang, this is just interesting.
Yeah.
And because she talked about Miss Robbie cooking while they were on the road, and that she was always there. And I want to say, I think Miss Robbie is a little bit older than Tina, so she looked up to her.
She missed her wave. Yeah, she missed.
She missed that little ride in on the. She should have came.
I
Just don't want you to use this as a ploy for you to sell books, because you've had a successful career. You've had an amazing successful that you've never had to work a real job, and you are what's the title that they call you for London is the First Lady of Soul. So that means you sell out over there. You do what you need to do over there, because you can't tell me it's not happening, because CeCe Peniston, Robin S., and Adina Howard is selling out arenas. And none of them have a major new song out. We ain't heard it.
GoFundMe account regarding what's the little one that sounds like a Mickey Mouse? That was at the seminar. Melba Moore. Ain't that her name? Because she wants to work on a new CD, so she has a GoFundMe account. Is it a new CD, or is it a star, or she wants to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame or something? It's something crazy, but she has a GoFundMe account. Her and her manager.
But should, but I didn't realize you have to produce. You have to promote yourself to get the star.
I've heard that. You have to pay for it. $35,000. It's $35,000.
But she should have a star.
Yeah, here you go. Melba Moore, star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, GoFundMe account. Mm-hmm. And they've raised $535.
I'm not talking to you. Would you there?
It's been up for a minute. It's been up since June 23rd. Yeah. You see it?
So somebody named Mark, and I'm a fan of the living legend.
Yeah.
The Tony Award winning 4-time Grammy nominated. Because what is it? You said it's $35,000 to pay for the. Okay, then why he say $55,000?
Because it probably went up. Because that was when we was doing Uncle Ed. That was 5 years ago.
Oh, so it's then probably went up.
Yeah, it probably.
So he said there is a cost to cover the stone installation.
Yep.
And so he decided to nominate her. So he did that and make it official. I did, and her nomination was accepted. But yeah,
with the money.
And I think that is really crazy that you as an artist should have to raise money when she's an icon. We know who she is. She's been here, and we know
they shouldn't have to pay for it, because there's no honoring of getting a star. Uncle Ed said he didn't want it. He said you can do something else with that $35,000.
Right.
I don't need to be on nobody Walk of Fame.
And she's an artist who has been here maybe 5 decades still performing.
5 decades in, yeah.
So it's not like we talking about, anybody. And
she's something.
Leah said, I need to get my pennies together. Well, if we need $35,000, I'm gonna host some wine events, and the Perspective gonna have a star out there.
Listen,
if that's what it takes,
$5,000 and go on a vacation somewhere and do a show for me.
And we're gonna be out there dusting it off.
And this is the crazy part. I'm paying $35,000 to be on a nasty, dirty street that y'all don't even.
Yes.
Y'all don't even keep up. If it's not in the main
If you're not
Visual
over there
area.
by the in
Hey,
the
come
where the Grumman's Theater is, if you're not over there
yeah,
and you on one of them little side
you're
streets,
dirty. You're dirty.
you dirty.
You
I don't
you
even
got shit
understand.
and piss and everything on you.
Because I had to go walking when I was looking. I think I was I remember who I was looking for because Hattie McDaniels has one. So I was walking and I found hers. I found BB and CC's. And I mean, but you walking, you ain't just out there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so if this is the highest accolade that you can give me, why do I have to pay for it?
Yeah.
There should be money here to do so. And you really telling me that it costs $35,000 or $55,000 to put a little brick in? To put, we ain't talking about no whole block. We talking about a little
something that costs you
roads is bad.
Something that costs you $100 to do.
Exactly. Because I was going to say maybe that's why our roads are so bad. But I'm like this. Yeah, let's take a real vacation. If we're going to do that, let's go on over to an island and have an amazing concert and bring in some amazing singers. We should do that. The perspective on location. That's what we really should do. And go on an island somewhere and have some artists and have an amazing time. Y'all, we're going to look into that. That should be something we should do. We could do a 3 days of shows.
Yeah.
And have an amazing time out on an island and all of that. We just won't be our name won't be Ja Rule. We ain't gonna stip y'all out your money or take you to an island where it don't exist. I watched that thing
Listen, I have a question. No,
you got a question? Because that's it for our stories, and y'all, I don't have anything else.
Warriors. What do y'all think? Y'all think Durant should come back? Hell no. He shouldn't have ever left.
Who?
Punk ass.
Who?
He should have never left.
He should never left.
Thank you guys again. Thank you for joining us this week. We're going to have fun. Listen, I think it would be great to have one of the hosts come join us next week. Leah's show. I think Leah should come join us next week. And just come on the perspective and be our guest because you got some music. She can sing.
Leah, tell us when your show is too. Tell us
what
day
your show. Let us know your show name and what day it come on and what time it come on. I believe it comes on Tuesdays, if I'm not mistaken. But Leah, we need your information, and I will inbox you after this. I just put you on blast. I did.
Blast.
You know how I work it. You're gonna come join us. Listen, this weekend. Let's pray for Fuller Willis and let's pray for my bro LJ as we lay to rest Evangelist Lola Holloman. And listen, this week, actually, you can go on there now on Ticketlogy, Ticket, TicketLocity.com and get your Love Center. I'm going to put it in the thing right now.
Please, because I'm so lost.
Go get your tickets for the 50th anniversary. They are on sale now. They're on sale right now.
Ticketlogy.
Go get them. Go get them. It's a benefit concert, so the tickets are a little up there, but what we're putting together, you ain't gonna want to miss it. Up there. Forget if you can't get the platinum, if you can't get the gold, go on and get your general. But hell, y'all spend that much money on an R&B concert, so you can spend that much money on a gospel concert. I know I've spent that much money on an R&B concert. I have.
Yeah, Anita Baker took all my dang money, and I'm still mad about it.
You know how I feel about Anita Baker.
Anita Baker took all my money and then tell me, I'm gonna come back to you in a myriad of ways.
Child,
Heifer, that mean you ain't retiring.
that was a trick.
It was a trick of the enemy.
They all do it. They got this big ass bill that they got to hurry up and pay.
For what? It doesn't take me.
Oh, if you go and stroll down, you'll see it says Lufsen Choir. It's Saturday, October 15th. Listen, you do not want to miss this concert. It's going to be a live tribute and reunion choir with featuring the lead vocals on these songs. And we got so many special guests. You don't want to miss it. We're going to do a live DVD recording of this event because it's the 50th anniversary of Lufsen Choir. Your classics change. Growing Up Yonder, He's That Kind of Friend. Until I Found the Lord. Come on now. So yes, get ready.
Yeah.
We're going to have
Saturday, October 15th.
Yes, that's the platinum. The platinum tickets are front row tickets. They're the first 3 rows. The gold tickets are the 4th, 5th, 6th row. And then after that is general. You don't want to miss it. You want to get your platinum because you're going to have we're going to treat you very well. We're going to treat you well. All right.
And Pastor Yvette Flunder is going to be in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Going to be Lady Tremaine Hawkins,
Shirley Miller,
Carol King, Stan Franklin, Crystal Rucker, Crystal Aiken, Nikita C. Fox, Kim Burrell. We got a list. Listen, we are going to have LeJune, our sister LeJune Thompson, my little brother Brian Andrew Wilson,
and
Pastor
after you guys,
Patterson.
Please,
we got and that's
please do not wait to the last minute to get your ticket.
Do not wait till the last minute. That Sunday morning is going to be amazing. We have our own, the legendary. She will be preaching and speaking the word of God over us. Sandra Crouch, Pastor Sandra Crouch, will be speaking Sunday morning for Family and Friends Day. It's going to be nuts. Pastor Donald McClurkin will be with us. Vincent Bohannon will be with us. Robin Hodge Williams will be with us. Kristen May will be with us. Leah will be with us. She just don't know yet. Leah will be with us.
And while he said all that, the perspective will be with us. We will be in the house.
Listen,
we can do some live interviews that day on the.
Yes, we can do on that rehearsal that Friday. We can do a live show from the rehearsal and interview some of these artists that's coming in. All right, so we're taking this to another level. This is the 50th anniversary of Love Center Ministries. The 50th anniversary. The 50th anniversary of Love Center Choir. The 50th anniversary of Love Center Church. Like, this is our 50th anniversary. We are finna go out with a bang. We need your support. We need everybody. We actually can't, Terrence, we're going to do a kickoff. We're going to start bringing some guests on to the perspective to start kicking off and talking about the anniversary. So we got some work to do. We need your help. We need all your help. Listen, again, we need your help. We need to make this happen. What we don't want is everybody flying from out of town and our local people are not in attendance.
And y'all know how that's what happens. The out of town people come and then you like, I don't even know who that person.
Yeah.
Alicia said, is the Perspective Show hiring? I'm going to interview.
Come on, because we're going to need, listen, this is going to be a moving pieces. So we're going to be all over the place.
Yes.
So definitely. So
and we are hiring. Yes, we are.
Tickets are on sale now. Go get your tickets. Go get your mama, your brother, your sisters, and kids tickets. Go get them.
Kids.
Go get your tickets.
Are tickets being sold at the door?
Tickets are being sold at the door, but they are to get in. If you're going to wait to the door, you're going to pay $75.
Extra.
You're going to pay $75.
Extra.
So get your tickets in advance, okay? Platinum tickets, I'll tell you now, platinum tickets are $200. You get the first 3 rows, you get your name in the souvenir book, you receive a souvenir book, you get a t-shirt, and you have a VIP reception with the artists only. Just you and the platinum. VIP, 4th through the 6th row, you get your name in the souvenir book, you get a souvenir book, and that's what you get. General is $50. It's our 50th anniversary. Tickets are $50 to get in. Door, $75. All right. So listen, y'all get these tickets. Get these tickets. And we got some more surprises. We couldn't put everything out there. I didn't want to put everything out there because we got a whole lot of more surprises. And you know, this is Lufsen Choir 50th anniversary. Who ain't gonna be there? You know what I mean? Come on now. Let's
then after that, after you've done all you can and you've just stand, join me in December as we all journey off to Temecula for the Christopher Terrence Jones Experience with Wine. So we are on our way to Temecula, and that old crazy GoDaddy fixed my website. So ChristopherTerrenceJones.com is back up, and the details are coming there. You can go there if you haven't already done so. Go to ChristopherTerrenceJones.com, sign up so that you get the mail. We are on our way to Temecula to have an amazing wine experience. So y'all, we got a lot coming, and I'm gonna really stay on him this year because the perspective was supposed to go on the road before we went into COVID. So it's time we get our ducks in order and we get out here because, you know, we've been doing this thing for a while.
I can come live from the Stellars. I can do a couple of people.
And I think it's time we get out.
To go to. I'm not going to everything when I'm not. I'm just not doing it. I have a couple of things I have to show my face to.
I think we should go to Denver. I think Denver would be a great location to have.
We're supposed to actually go to Denver.
We
are planning a Denver trip in December. We are. It's the first week in December.
See what he does. See, he does all this booking, and he act like I'm rich, y'all. IRS act like I'm rich too because they keep taking off.
Have to talk offline because this Denver trip is exclusive.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. So we thank all y'all.
Bye. He just always get me in trouble. Sorry. All right, we love y'all. We will see y'all next week. Peace out.
Have a great weekend.
I'm gonna hit you up. All right.